Hello, this is Sara Bachmeier with Egyptian Numerology. Welcome. So it's 8/8, officially the Lion's Gate. I hope everybody is well and enjoying some nature time and adjusting to the new shifts that are happening in our world. So last week I touched on a little bit about the Lion's Gate, and I'll recap a little bit. So every year on and around August 8th, which is 8/8, there is a cosmic alignment called the Lion's Gateway. The Lion's Gate is a time of increased cosmic energy, which is flowing between the physical and the spiritual realms. The Lion's Gate has ties to ancient Egypt, and for thousands of years has been observed and honored as a time of great energetic influx and activation. This gateway is marked by an alignment between the Earth and the star Sirius. As the star Sirius rises in the sky, Orion's belt directly aligns with the Pyramid of Giza. And from our perspective on Earth, it appears that Sirius comes closer to the Earth. And the star Sirius is twice the size of our sun and 26 times brighter. It is the brightest star that we can see out in the sky. It is a serious source of spiritual light on our inner planes. Sirius represents abundance and fertility. The alignment is called the Lion's Gate or the Lion's Gateway because it occurs when the sun is in the astrological sign of Leo, the lion. As a zodiac sign, Leo is associated with the heart center and represents the individualized expression of the divine. The Leo energy is the perfect stage to anchor the Ascension codes and energies of higher consciousness broadcasted through the star Sirius and through the great central sun. Light codes of ascension, mastery, and evolution from Sirius pour down towards the earth, sometimes called the spiritual sun, aligning yet another level of activation and opportunity for progression on the ascension path. When this alignment happens, there is an intense surge of light, which awakens DNA, activates the human energy field, and transmits high vibrational frequencies and codes of awakening. So many people have been experiencing increased ascension tones, which is often called ringing in the ears. I post a lot about this because I know not only the people that I work with personally in my program experience this, but also you in the group do too. So I'll share a little bit about my experience with the ascension tones. So I knew that the ringing in my ears was not a physical condition because I had never experienced it before I started meditating. It is an energetic sensation that often feels similar to being physical when we have not learned to differentiate between the two. Hearing ringing in our ears is about tuning into a new level of awareness, one that goes beyond the 5 physical senses. It is during this time that we can also start experiencing synchronicity and unusual occurrences in our lives. I knew that what I was experiencing was directly linked to my spiritual practice, and many others have been having this experience too. And I'll share with you some of the causes that I have found through my own exploration. So one is spiritual downloads. Whenever I get ringing in my ears, or it's more like a toning, it's like a high-pitched tone. It's usually in my right ear. It happens while I'm meditating or in a really relaxed state, and most of the time it precedes a download. And a spiritual download is when we receive information all at once, similar to an epiphany. This can come in the form of visions, audio, intuitive insights, or just an unexplained sense of knowing, like clairaudience. These downloads can shift the way that we look at situations, or it can provide information that we need in the moment to progress along our path. It is important to stay centered and be prepared to receive information from our higher self and our guides that will be useful. I normally record any information or insights that I receive during this time. So another reason for the toning is energy upgrades. We can start to perceive higher frequencies when our energy body or our chakra system goes through upgrades. Each chakra is categorized by a color, and each color holds a specific frequency or a tone. When we work on our energy bodies through meditation and energy work, like clearing our energy, our chakras, I have that one meditation that I shared with you guys a few months ago. There are physical symptoms that come along with it when we're clearing our energy centers, our chakras. And these symptoms can be unsettling and often disrupt our waking lives until we learn how to ground and balance our energies. For example, it's common to experience headaches when we're dealing or opening up our third eye, and sore throat when we're dealing with our throat chakra. Just as our physical bodies can go through a detoxification process when we change our diets and lifestyle, the energetic body goes through a similar clearing process. So the next one is clairaudience. And clairaudience is the psychic sense of hearing. Most of us are familiar with the term clairvoyance, which translates as clear seeing. Similarly, clairaudience translates as clear hearing. Many who are able to hear beyond the physical start out by hearing these high-pitched frequencies, which is a sign that a message is about to be received. Clairaudient messages can come in the form of buzzing, hearing our names being called, or even hearing single word commands like go when we're in danger. The psychic sense is prominent in people who enjoy working with music or listening to music. The hearing sense is the most pronounced in musically minded people. Connecting with guides and angels. So another common experience after hearing a high-pitched ringing tone is our guides and angels are coming through. These high frequencies are one of the ways that our higher guides can start communicating with us. It is our intuition. If our intuition is guiding us, this may be a guide or an angel getting in touch with us. So if we stay relaxed and tune in at that moment, we can call our guides to us and see if they hold a message at that time. And the last one is electronic interference. And this is one way in which ringing in the ears can be related to a physical issue that isn't a medical condition. Ringing in the ears can occur when there is a lot of electronic interference that we pick up on with our subtle senses. For most of us, this type of interference is unavoidable because we are living in places where Wi-Fi and mobile signals are forever crossing over us. The best solution that I've found is limiting my time on digital devices, looking at screens and listening to music, and allowing for quiet time throughout the week where there are no distractions and where I can turn off my phone and my Wi-Fi. And spending time in nature, grounding myself, will also quiet down the noise. The key to figuring out this phenomenon for us is to tune into our intuition and to see what comes up. We can always ask for guidance from our guides if we're not sure. So, let me know in the comments below if you've been experiencing increased influx of ascension tones, and if what they mean to you, if you get messages right afterwards, or if you're still working on that. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great week.